nigga. Fuck being safe, nigga. Stay dangerous. Bullet ain't got no name on it. Stay dangerous. Keep one in the chamber at all times. Never leave home without it, nigga. Shoot first and ask questions last. Stay dangerous. Fuck being safe, I'm staying dangerous. Keep my toolie on me, I'm staying dangerous. Keep one in the chamber, I'm staying dangerous. Nigga try me, it's gon' get dangerous. Fuck being safe, I'm staying dangerous. Keep my toolie on me, I'm staying dangerous. Keep one in the chamber, I'm staying dangerous. Don't trust nobody, stay dangerous. I keep my tool up on them, staying dangerous. A nigga try me, it's gon'
Right now, we got another one. Shabooya baby shop. We got Miss Theresa back. We finna talk about some more things, you know what I mean? Finna talk about some more things, talk about some more politics, relationships, life, love, marriage, and everything else that comes with receipts. Go and read that scripture. We're gonna start with that scripture.
Okay. I don't know if y'all remember what we talked about last time.
Yeah, I wanted to read this scripture.
I come with some receipts, okay?
Yeah, we got it. I got it.
And this is a King James version. 1 Timothy, or 1 Timothy 2, chapter 2, and we're going to start with 9 and go to 15, verses 15, which is not that long, okay? And these are guidelines for women, okay? This is what God said, okay? In like manner also that women adorn themselves in let's try that again. In like manner, also, the woman should adorn themselves, or dress, means adorn, in modest apparel, with shamefulness and sobriety, not with braided hair. You're not supposed to braid your hair, according to this.
What?
You're not supposed to braid your hair, or gold, or pearls in your hair, or any costly array. In other words, as a woman, you're supposed to not be dressed up, a whole bunch of makeup, a whole bunch of wigs, God said that's not the way. That's not the way women should dress or adorn themselves.
Women should braid their hair.
That's what it says here.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, it says, but that's back then. That might have, basically, they shouldn't adorn the braids, in other words. They shouldn't, according to this, they shouldn't put stuff in their hair like gold, diamond, because it's an attraction. You're attracting a person. Why do you do that as a woman? Why do you adorn yourself? Especially if you have a man.
Okay, so if a woman has a man, she shouldn't do these things.
It says guideline for women. It doesn't say guideline for women that are married.
Which Bible is this?
The King James Version.
Okay.
I
never heard
the
this
original Bible. This isn't new anything. This is the original King James.
Because I ain't never heard this.
That's what you read is King James. You don't read the rest of that new shit. Okay, so, but which becometh women professing godliness. In other words, women that profess that they're godly with good works. They're not supposed to do that stuff. Let the woman learn in silence.
Okay.
With all subjection. In other words, keep your fucking mouth shut. Okay? But suffer not a woman to teach. In other words, a woman's not even supposed to teach. Nor assert authority over any man. Any man. That means her son, her brother, the next door neighbor. Any man.
Okay.
Any man. It didn't say some men. It didn't say her husband. It said any man. And this is the New Testament, not the Old Testament. Let's see. They should be in silence. For Adam was the first formed, then Eve. Adam was born, he was first. In other words, she is to obey her husband. She was created to help her husband, not to be above her husband, not to be behind her husband, but to help her husband.
Let them know Adam was first, then it was Eve.
Then it was Eve. Eve was not first. Eve came from whom?
Adam.
The man. She was created by the man. God created the man.
She came from Adam's rib.
That's right.
All right.
And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. In other words, y'all try to blame Adam every time. It says right here, it was Eve that was deceived, not
Eve.
Adam.
Eve's the one who ate the apple. For people that don't know.
Eve was the one. Do I need to read that again? And Adam was not, N-O-T, deceived. But the woman being deceived was in the transgression. She was the one that fucked up. God said, the woman fucked up, not Adam. But he's going to get Adam. He's going to get Adam. The transgression. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing. In other words, because of that, she's not going to die during childbirth.
Eve?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why women have so much pain in childbirth, because she was deceived and she transgressed. Not Adam.
Okay. Well, that's deep right there.
Okay? Let me see. I think there's somewhere in here a little bit further down where it says a woman's not supposed to teach a church either.
So a woman is not supposed to be head of a church?
Not at all. Not even supposed to be in the pulpit.
Oh Lord.
I'll find that later, but this was the most important
said a
thing
mouthful.
that I wanted to read about women. Okay?
You just said a mouthful right now.
Now, I think what God said about Adam was because he listened to the woman and made her his God. You know what I'm saying? Because when the man listens to the woman, he automatically makes her the God.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He puts, and a lot of men do that with women. They put women in the God position when they should not even be in that.
I think because a lot of these days, the child is raised by the mama instead of the father these days.
Yeah, and that's wrong. That's why these kids are fucked up.
Yeah.
It says it in the Bible.
Yeah.
They're not even supposed to be teaching at all. That means the kids too.
Oh man. You just said a mouthful right
Well,
now.
that doesn't say anything about whom it should and shouldn't. It says she shouldn't do that. Period.
What about today's time of women's rights?
That's the devil. That's the devil's rights.
You got to break that down.
Talking to the women. That's the devil in Eve's ear saying, "Don't listen to your husband.
Okay.
Don't listen to your husband."
Okay. You right about. I think you're right about that. Because look at today's time. Women always have a friend that always tells them something about her man.
And 9 times out of 10, that woman, that her friend, telling her about her man, don't have a man, can't keep a man.
Exactly.
Can't do anything with a man.
It's always a woman that has that friend that ain't got a man that want to tell us something about her man, what's going on in her household.
And here's another
she has
thing.
nothing going on in her
You
household.
should never tell nobody, if you're married a woman, I don't care if she your best friend, boo-hoo, boo-hoo, I'm going to tell you about my man, I'm going to tell you about it, because what happens? 9 times out of 10, that woman that you told that shit is going to try to go for that same man.
Yeah, so what goes on in the house between man and woman should stay in the house
That's
between man
it,
and woman.
period.
You know what I don't like right
And
now?
that's why I said a man should never tell a woman his problems, period.
Exactly. I say the same thing too.
Because it makes you weak. And that's how the woman looks at you as weak, and she says, oh, I can take control.
And she takes advantage of the man's
You
weakness.
goddamn skippy.
And a lot of women do take advantage of man's weakness. You know what I mean?
But that's
because
the devil.
That's
the devil.
I figure when you tell a woman certain things, that means you submitting to her.
And
men are not
honestly,
supposed to submit to women.
This is from knowing that there's 2 different gods. There's the devil, and there's God, the creator, the love, the light. Man's God is the creator, Heavenly Father, because he created him, okay? But the woman's God is Satan and will always be Satan. Okay? No woman is good.
No, you can't say that.
No, listen. If you think about it, no man is good either. Only God is good.
Okay. We all have flaws, so nobody's
But
perfect.
don't say that to a woman in her face.
Yeah, certain women you can't say it to. They'll lose their
But-
damn
oh,
mind.
yeah,
'Cause they
you
not
know
getting
it.
the point. They not getting what we're trying to say.
And not all. I'm not saying all.
Especially
But most.
see,
It's most.
yeah.
And it says it right here in the Bible.
The
Do
King
you
James.
think, I guarantee you, if you go to a church that has a woman preacher, you will never hear her this bitch read that scripture.
I ain't never heard a woman read that. Period.
You will never, ever hear a woman.
I ain't.
And then we can go into all that other stuff. The Bible calls them reprobates. Doesn't
You
say to treat them bad. Doesn't say
You talking about the transmissions?
about anybody LGBTQRS.
The transmissions. We're gonna call them transmissions.
Right.
The transmissions.
Just anybody in that group, the
Yeah.
alphabet group. Let's call them the alphabet.
Okay, alphabet group. Let me ask you something. When you see somebody that's in that group and they prefer themselves as another gender, do you call them by that other gender? Let's say Tommy is Tisha now.
If I knew him as Tommy, and now he wants to be called, now if he's in drag or whatever, like if he's dragged out or whatever.
No, this is his for life. He's
changed forever and ever.
now he's Tisha. Do you call him Tisha or do you call him Tommy? How do you address him?
Well, if I knew him as Tommy the first time, I'm going to call him Tommy.
I'm the same way.
Until he tells me otherwise, like, now if he says, please call me her, okay? I'm going to do my best to do that.
What do you say about people that feel they was born that way?
No, they're not.
Because a lot of people feel they was
No.
born a certain type of way.
God, you're saying God made a fuck up.
and
And that's of the devil. Because God don't fuck up.
you know what I mean? 'Cause
That's a choice. I don't care what nobody says.
And-
It's a choice. It's a choice. If you want to love that person, you can love that person.
like you know what's
But
bad.
it doesn't. But I don't. The thing about it, what I think, is I'm not going to be forced to do something.
Yeah.
In other words, if some transmission comes up to me and you're going to do this, oh no, you better back the heck up.
And that's what's going on right now. That's stuff I don't like. They trying to force us to like
Because
something. They're trying to
number
force us
one-
to change our opinion about how we feel about certain
Number
things
one,
right now.
unless I physically know that like even not everybody can have a baby, but I'm just saying I've had a baby, so
Because you know what's going on the internet right now.
what
People that community,
that community, yeah.
well, transmission community, we call them transmission community, is mad at certain people in the women community because the women community feel that the transmission community really think they are women. They have more power than the people that are born woman.
Oh yeah.
And
But that's a sickness. They're mentally ill, number one. They're mentally ill. And you cannot force it, because what's next? What's next is the pedio lights. You know what I'm saying?
we gotta watch what we say. We gotta watch what we say.
Pedialyte.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we keep that.
The Pedialytes, it just makes room for the Pedialytes. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
This is why this whole came up in the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, but that's with the sex trafficking. And-
Well, not just that, especially with the transmissions.
Yes.
Okay? That shit wasn't like that 4 or 5 years ago. Not like that.
That happened when Obama legalized.
That happened when
Obama legalized.
The reason why they did that is because they're going to find out that his wife is one.
Oh no.
She is.
I don't think so.
They've already come out.
So you
And said some things about it.
I can't say that, you know what I mean? 'Cause we don't know about that.
I know. This is what I'm saying.
Now a letter came out about Obama. They said Obama written a letter saying he wanted to be with somebody as the same.
Yeah,
had the same parts as him.
Right.
Now that's what they said.
So
Now,
what would
don't
be
get
the,
hold on, don't get
what
mad at
would
me for
be the
saying that.
best way to do that is to have an actor come in and play that role.
Well, you know what's tripping me out right now? Certain guys say if it's a transmission, they still consider it as a girl, and they don't consider themselves part of the African community because they're dating a transmission.
Because they're using kink.
Kink?
Yeah, they're changing it into kink.
Kink is another definition of kink.
I guarantee you those men will never ever marry, full-time be with. It's just a fetish. A fetish, that's all it is. And that's all, and until these transmissions get that through their head that these people will never accept them as being a wife, as being playing that role, as being a full-time something or another, unless they're just as messed up in the head.
And let me ask you something else. I don't mean to cut you out, but there's been something going on the internet about you heard of Fleece Johnson, the booty warrior. A long time ago, MSNBC came out with
that prisoner dude
yeah.
that talked about why
I like
people
you.
wear.
No, he says I like you and I want you. They say he was in there, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
and he
I'm
was
trying
talking about people that wear their boxers below their behind.
He's out of jail, right?
No.
He's been doing interviews. No, I'm serious. Fleece Johnson.
What did he say?
He says.
He said it was just because I was in prison. I was doing it then.
No, he said that was his first time having a sexual contact was with another man.
Period.
And you know what's funny now?
He was a virgin.
Yeah, you know what's funny? He went in jail when he was 14.
Oh.
He did 42 years. I think he did 30, 40 years. But you know what's funny now? He's out now married. He has a wife, and his wife knows about his past.
Right.
He said because he went there in that special, he cannot keep a job. So people know him is from being on that show. That's what he says. Now, could you marry a man that openly done that? Because he say he has a wife. We ain't seen him, but he say he has a wife, but he loves butt. I'm trying to say the cleanest way as I can because I don't want to disrespect nobody. But would you marry?
He still loves it?
He still loves it. You gotta watch these interviews. I gotta send you a link. He still loves a man's behind.
No, I couldn't be with that. Yeah.
And he's openly talking about it. He's been on.
Now, if he got saved and stopped
He went to church. He joined the church.
Then he's not saved though.
He got kicked out the church for what his past means, for what he liked in his past.
Because the reason why I'm telling you, the reason why he got kicked out of that church is because he was still trying to mess with men.
So you think he's still out here chasing that?
You damn right.
Felice is chasing.
In other words, they turned him out at 14.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like that. He's turned out. And then until, like I said,
I gotta see the interview. I gotta see some interview because he's been doing interviews for the past month now, and it's just all over the place. He's all over TikTok, Facebook, all over the place.
he still likes it. He's still the same. He ain't changed.
Yeah, he loves it.
He's still gay.
Yeah, he loves
That's
it.
homosexuality.
He don't consider himself.
He don't consider it, but it still is.
You know what I mean? Because you got to see the videos for yourself. The way he describes a man's.
Most criminals do that.
You know what I mean?
They don't take accountability.
Yeah.
That's not taking accountability.
No, he takes accountability.
No, you take accountability and say, I am, because I like another man's in my.
Well, he didn't say that, but he did say what he likes. You know what I
That's
mean?
the same thing.
You know what I mean? And the funny thing is,
And the only reason why he married her was because he wanted to pass. Unless she's allowing him to do that. And is she stupid?
you got a point there.
Come on, think about, I don't care. HIV.
Yeah, you got a point there.
HIV.
So would you date a man that just came home from prison from doing 30 years?
No, I wouldn't be with a man just come from prison.
Why not? Did you want to trust him?
No, I don't know you like that.
So you wouldn't?
No.
Because a lot of women are. You ever seen Love After Lockdown?
I wouldn't either talk to one either. Like when you see these women talking to men that are in prison, there's something wrong with them.
Because you see the show Love After Lockdown. There's women that wait for the man. I seen the show. It was a show. This woman drove to the prison.
That bitch is lying. She waiting for him to get out to get his penis.
Yeah.
But she ain't waiting for him to be waiting For a prisoner that's been in prisoner, what is she gonna do? She gonna take care of him for the next 9 months that he's in what you call it?
What? In the
Because
halfway house?
when you get out of prison, if he goes directly to her, she gotta make sure he's drug tested. He's this, he's that. He's
A lot of women
this,
does
he's
that.
Now, you might as well be his mama.
A lot of women does that.
You might as well be his mom. And you know what that means to me? That woman wants control. She wants control over a man. And the best way to do that is get a prisoner.
I said the same thing. I said
It's called control, because she knows that he has to come to her for everything.
I say the same thing. I see a lot of men. I see a lot of women that like men that they can control. A lot of women be having their stuff together, having nice homes, but they would date a guy that
If you dating a prisoner, you ain't got your shit together. I don't care how much shit you got. If you dating a prisoner, there's something wrong with you. You need to go get some help.
Because there's a lot of women that does that these days.
I know, because they want control. They have control. They have control over that situation because he's number one, not there. He can't say you got to do this and do that. If you do this or do that, you know, and stuff like that. She's got full control. And we just read something in the Bible.
Yeah.
It says a woman ain't supposed to be in that position.
Yeah. Well, you making a lot of sense.
That means that if that man lets that woman be in that position and doesn't try to get his shit together right out, he gets out of prison and do it on his own, that means he weak and he a beta and he a woman. So it's two women together.
Because there's a lot of guys, you know what I mean, that's in prison that get with these girls and they use these girls for commissary, for pen pals, just for entertainment. They come home from jail, they give a girl for 90 days and either get rid of the girl or use the girl up and they go their way.
Yeah. You don't know what you wanted out of her.
Then there's a lot of women that's lying to these guys. A lot of guys is going to jail thinking they woman is going to wait for them. Now, would you wait for a man if he's on his way to prison? He ain't getting out. He got 10, 20 years. You going to wait 20 years for him?
No, I'm getting a divorce as soon as he goes into prison.
You're not going to even try to be down his pen pal?
No, fuck no. You didn't give a fuck about our marriage. You didn't give a fuck about your whole livelihood, your family. You didn't give a fuck. And you can't take care of me in that fucking prison. You can't take care of your kids in that fucking prison. You can't do nothing, and I'm not going to take care of them.
So if you had kids with a man that was in prison, you wouldn't take your kids to see him?
It's different if we've had kids and stuff like that. Yeah, those are his kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're not waiting for him.
No. Those are his kids. I wouldn't deny his kids.
Because there's some women, you know what I mean, that's not going to take the kids to see him.
I wouldn't deny his kid. No.
There's some women that's
I can't do that.
promising these men they're going to be there for them.
And I'll never talk bad about. Matter of fact, I don't know if I would take. Yeah, I mean, I would take if they were in their lives and they were at a certain age. But if they were young and infants, no, because they don't know that man.
Mm. Yeah, because there's a lot that going on.
Is his father? I mean, no, you didn't give a fuck about your child.
But you gotta remember, sometimes mistakes happen in life now. What about the women that's in prison? Because you know, there's a lot of women that's in the roles is reversed.
They don't deserve to have their children. They don't even deserve to look at children. They don't deserve to be nothing.
Because now it's going on with there's a lot of women that's incarcerated right now.
Yeah.
There's women that's incarcerated that have pen pals. They have men pen pals. Cause I see it all the time. It's a lot of guys that go to these sites, right? It's a lot of guys that go to these sites and they write these women in jail. And they let these women use them up and thinking they gonna get some when they women come home from jail. I've been watching this show. The women come home from jail. The women or the guys?
The women.
I believe that too.
The women.
I believe it too. I know a lot of girls that's incarcerated that's been with other girls.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's way easier for a woman to get with a woman than it is for a man to get with a man.
And that's what's really going. That's what really goes on in there. You know, I believe that. But I watch this show where the girl come home, making the guy think he gonna be with her. She get an older guy. Guy gonna be with her. She used the older guy up. Tell him she promised him something. One girl came home. She didn't get this dude no loving. He spent $30,000 on her. He ain't get no intercourse. Couldn't have been me. I would have knocked her upside her motherfucking head. He spent $30,000.
I don't get that, and I don't get long distance relationships that
I don't-
where like you don't ever even see the person.
Can't do it.
Like
Don't just
you
reach us.
get catfish so easy, you know.
Exactly.
And number one, if I don't know you, I've never met you. I've never met you. The very first time you ask me for money, it's over.
Mm.
You know, because
Yeah, so you're not one of them. You're not just gonna send nobody no money you just met online.
ever. And I've met plenty of catfishes.
Yeah, that's what.
Because it don't make no sense, you know. I mean, some of the shit that they say, you know, I'm like, right now, I got that. Remember, I told you about that one guy, you know, and he's trying to holler and everything like that. Number one, he's too young. I will never, ever.
Don't
date
sleep on young
somebody-
men.
Well, he's younger than my son, so that's not going to happen. Number two, the things that he says, I know that he could possibly not know. You know, oh, you're a good woman. How do you know I'm a good woman?
Yeah, exactly. That stuff I don't understand about people. So
How do you know I'm a good woman?
people will get
You
online.
know,
looking
and
for-
I can see how people get catfish so easily, men and women.
yeah,
Men, like I hear women talking to guys they ain't never physically seen, talked to, nothing, not even talked to on the phone, heard their voice.
I got catfish one time. A long time ago for the internet. We used to play phone tag. It's back in the early 2000s. I got catfish.
The
Boy,
body lines.
boy, that ugly heifer came.
She gave
She
you
had a pretty
picture?
voice, but she didn't know. I never seen a picture of her, but she had a pretty voice. I'm young. I'm 21, 22. I'm young. So I said, okay. She said, I'm down here. I said, meet me at my job. I had this job at the time working at a hotel. So I told her, meet me at the store at the job. She came. I see somebody walking. Oh, look at that ugly bitch. Come on, girl. I know that ain't
Good for
mine.
you.
Yeah, I know this not for me. Mine is bad because she sound good over the phone. She sound bad over the phone. She sound pretty. So I'll come downstairs and I'll go on my break. I go to the store to get my little candy for my little snack on my break. Man, that bitch came up there with that Jerry curl and that little ass backpack and that her back built like a lumberjack. So you like what you see? I said, what? Say, you like what you see? I said, you all right? So you gonna kick it after work? I'm staying with you? I'm like, I gotta clean my house. I gotta get it inspected. I'm gonna talk to you when I get off work. The ugly bitch kept blowing my phone up.
Oh my God.
So I said, fuck it. She ain't came all the way down here. I tapped that ass anyway.
She fell in love with you?
Yeah.
How long did she hound you after that?
Well, she still see me now.
How long was that? 22 years
About
ago?
15 years ago.
Maybe
I wasn't gonna
got
make her. She
three
wasn't. I was young. I'm like, you ain't gonna make a blank. I'm finna tap that ass. Fuck it. I tapped that Jerry curl.
God.
She had a baby Jerry curl, like the Easy E
I
Jerry
was about
curl.
to say she had a baby. I was like, what?
No, she ain't mine. She had a baby Jerry curl and stuff. It was like the Easy E Jerry curl. It looked wet, but it was dry. And she had it on. Boy, I hope she don't see this. Oh God. But after that,
Nobody knows who you're talking about.
yeah, no, cause I think somebody might tell her to see it. You know, who watch these videos.
Videos.
She was bad built. She walked like this. And she was bad built. And she had no ass. She was twisted. She didn't have no ass. She had this, her back with a crack in it. But it was wide. But it was saggy in the back like a plumber. Like somebody come fix your toilet. Woo!
I think my worst situation, it wasn't a catfish situation, but, you know, I'm 6 foot tall, so.
Yeah.
This midget. I'm sorry.
Little person. We gotta call them little person.
I forgot. They forgot.
You can't say nothing no more. We can't call them none of them words.
Okay, so this little person, he might have been all of 2'5".
He was really 2'5" now.
He was short. He was right at my knees. He was
Oh.
short. Yeah. And he was like, he was like Italian or something, so he had an accent, you know,
Yeah.
and he would always, he wanted me so bad. Oh, baby, I wish I could climb you. Oh, this.
So what happened? Y'all didn't work it out? You couldn't take him on? You couldn't take the little man on?
No.
If he had a car, he had a handicap stick, he probably
But
right
now I
front.
met this guy in a wheelchair, and I really liked him. He wasn't a short person, but...
How does that work with a guy in a wheelchair? Like,
Oh, get this shit. We did get it on. I know.
like was he paralyzed waist down
He
for
was
real?
paralyzed from the down.
So that means he couldn't feel it anyway, though.
No, you kidding. But he did this for me, which I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe this. So they've got it where you can inject something into your penis.
Oh, y'all heard about that?
And it makes it hard.
Y'all heard
now,
about
he
that?
can't feel anything. So basically, what I would do, if I would suck right here on his chest, literally, he said it felt like, it felt like, you know, it felt like it.
Yeah.
It felt like I was sucking him off, you know, or
Yeah.
whatever. Because way up here, believe it, that I had to like really suck hard, like put a hickey on his chest.
Mm.
And but his stuff stayed hard for like 3 or 4 hours.
Damn.
It took a long time to go down.
Shit, okay. He was rolling something.
But he did it.
That
you know,
wheelchair man was doing something.
And the thing is that I really liked him. I really, really liked him.
Why it didn't work out?
He thought I was just there because it was a fetish thing. No, but I
thought
mean,
you had a fetish?
Just he thought like I felt sorry for him.
Oh, okay.
When I didn't even feel like none of that. I was
okay.
mad because he got around. He had a car. He drove. He took care. He lived by himself. He took care of himself. You know, so I had no problem with that. He was good looking to me. He turned me on. You know, he could kiss like a mother. I've never been kissed like that before.
Oh, man was
know
doing his
what I'm saying?
thing.
I was just like, dang.
He was doing
you
his
know?
thing.
And I was just like, wow. And I really liked him a lot. And then he broke my heart. He was just like, I can't believe. And I really want to meet him again today. I want to see him again today.
You might see. You might watch this. Might come back around.
Shit, he was in Arkansas.
But you never know. Shit.
All his name I remember was Eric. I don't remember his last name.
he might come back around.
He was bright-skinned brother with long curly hair and in a wheelchair, and he was tall, you know.
So you got things for the dark meat. You got things for the dark meat.
light-skinned.
Okay, I'm talking about the brothers. You like the brothers.
Oh, that's all I've ever been with. I've
Yeah.
never been with a white boy.
Oh no, why not?
Too close to my brother.
Not all of them. You say, oh, that's all
I
everybody.
don't know. My dad's a military man.
Okay. I got another homegirl say the same thing. You know
what I'm
saying?
saying?
I got another homegirl say the same thing.
And plus I've never just been attracted to one.
I got a homegirl say the same thing. All her kids is black. She ain't
And
never
most of
nobody
the
else.
white boys, you know, they don't really like, they're intimidated of taller women. Now the short person, the little person,
Yeah.
he was white, but still, you know, and I've had lots of white guys
See,
come at me, but
that's not your type. That's not your swag. They gotta have a little beat to them. You gotta have a little move to them.
and I even tried, you know what I'm saying? And I only tried to make my friends happy.
You can't do that. To make your
You know what
friends
I'm saying? I was young back then,
Yeah.
you know, but and these were all my black friends telling me this.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All my black girlfriends, and I was just like, okay,
But-
no.
But see, that's what's going on right now. Everybody's dating everybody now. It's not as bad as it used to be. There's more black women dating white guys.
I've dated some, but as far as anything else goes, you know.
Yeah, because it ain't really about color no more. It's about really financial stability right now. It ain't really about color. I know more black girls date white guys than they do black guys. I know black girls don't date white guys.
Okay, let me ask you something. What if you like really, really like this girl, and she looked good, but you know, like y'all got to the point where you kiss and stuff like that, but you never went to the point of having sex.
I've been there a couple times.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
But there's a reason why that happened.
What's the reason?
What if they had transmission?
What, it was a transmission?
Yeah.
Oh God! Please God, don't put me in a position like that.
What if she's had surgery?
I'm gone.
Everything.
I'm gone.
But you didn't know.
If it's not born a woman, I don't want it.
Okay.
I'm gone. I don't
But
play them
wait,
type of games, the crying games.
So
No.
you don't think you can be tricked?
Yeah, I believe that, you know what I'm saying? But I haven't, thank God, because, you know, I'm a different type of guy.
I got tricked once.
What you mean you got tricked? How the hell you get tricked? By what you mean?
I got
Explain.
tricked by transmission.
Transmission. What you mean by you? How you time out? We talking about a transmission as in like
A girl?
was pretending to be a guy.
Yes.
Okay, so a girl pretending to be a guy
Yes.
and she tricked you. How the
And
hell?
he tricked me good.
What did it look like? What did she look like?
Okay, so like, she looks like a dude.
Did she have facial hair?
Yes.
Like a little mustache like I got, or did she have
Yeah. She had a little. She was.
Okay,
thin,
okay.
You know,
Yeah,
thin,
she had a little
you know,
stash.
Had a little bit right here, you know.
Yeah.
This is a little bit right here,
Yeah.
because women can get that.
Yeah, I know. I had a little chick out but she had a little bit right here until I shave it off.
Okay, so.
Cause that shit was getting long as mine.
I'll
Tell you.
never shave it.
Now she had to do something with it.
I
That shit was
know,
getting long
but
as
I mean,
mine.
if you're gonna do
She had,
something, you need to
she had
pluck
pork
it.
chops and.
Because if you shave it, it makes it more strong.
Cause I went over to the Dollar Tree and got some pluckers.
Oh no! And so,
But I loved it though. But I kept it
So-
around.
I didn't figure it out until our second time being together. Okay, well, the first time I was just like, no, maybe it just was me. Maybe I was just a little bit too drunk or a little bit too high, and maybe it was just me. But my CLIT, Horace,
Okay.
was bigger than hers.
Okay. So y'all was physical. You saying y'all?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We were physical. We got physical.
And you.
And it took a long time. It was a while before we got physical.
Okay.
But when we finally did, and I went down to go, you know,
Yeah.
service him,
Wasn't nothing there. You got cheated.
okay, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I'm telling the straight up truth. It had to be no bigger than that.
So,
And I was just like,
is this the?
but it looked like a.
But it wasn't. So it had a. What's the name? We gotta find a word.
Here's
for
the
this.
thing too. His scrotum was not that big. That's why I think it was a transmission.
No, so you don't know yet. Technically, you don't know.
I'm almost positive.
Nah, cause it be some men out there. They might have the.
That little,
I don't know. I don't know personally.
my son as infants was bigger.
I don't know, but it's a lot of women that say men got that. I'm glad I don't. I ain't got that. When it grow, it grows. Sometimes but I ain't got them problems.
When it grew, it didn't grow. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like that.
Whew. So you look
But what women do, they can do, is when they're like that, they don't even have to do surgery. They can pump their.
they can pump they, you know what, up like a man?
No, what they do is they have it's sections. It's a section. So they put their clit in this thing.
That's a penis pump.
Okay, it looks like a teeny tiny penis pump.
And women,
And instead of, it pumps the clitoris up in there and holds it up in there for a while. And when you let it out, it's big.
women doing that?
Those women that are transmissions.
Wow. Learn something new every day. 'Cause I know a lot of
The
girls.
only thing is, of course, they can't come out of it.
Yeah.
They come like a woman.
Yeah.
But I didn't see no hole. That's why I thought. But like I said, he could have been transitioned,
Yeah, cause
and I didn't know it.
yeah. Wow. You learn something new every day.
But I swear to God.
Cause I got.
And I could be wrong, and he could be just have a micro, but I
one-
think it was a woman.
That's got me confused. It's my first time hearing a story about that. Cause I know some girls that look like guys, but they got they wear you come called a strap on.
No, not that. I'm talking about it's literally like a penis pump. They put their clitoris in this little pump. It's about that big and about that big around. And they pump it with their hands. It's like a blood pressure thing, cuff. And it pulls the clitoris up into this device, and they hold it there for a while, and it basically, you're stretching it basically. You're stretching it when you do that.
Women stretching their.
Yeah. Like if you ever look at pornography, just look up FTM.
What does that stand for? Like
female to male.
Oh, okay. I ain't know what it is.
And if you look up the FTM, it'll show sometimes these girls do that. Same thing within weightlifting ones.
Oh yeah, I know a lot of them buck body ones. I follow them online.
Big time. They even inject hormones into it.
And they lose all their breasts and shit.
Yeah,
They chest be the same size as mine. That's disgusting. I can't stand them with little titties. That's disgusting. I don't want no big buff old broad I gotta wrestle with.
And same thing with the man. I don't know if you've ever.
A lot of men take steroids. I know that.
I know, but like men that are just big time weightlifters and stuff like that have this massive.
That's my cousins.
I don't. That's too hard bodies.
You don't want no muscle man that can pick you up and carry some stuff.
Not like that. No.
You don't want
if you got muscles, yeah, that's fine. But I ain't talking about that muscle.
That's what the women like these days.
No.
I'm trying to get my little muscle up. I'm working losing weight.
I like a dad bod.
I got the daddy body. I'm trying to get rid of the daddy body. Woman told me I was too big for it.
I like a dad bod.
Woman told me I was too big for it. Told me, you gotta get off me. You too big. I'm
or a real skinny man, because then if he stands next to me, we look like a 10.
Yeah, women love them skinny men. Tall women, big women, big women love them skinny men.
0-0.
That's what they love right there. Big women love them skinny men. They know how to get inside them crease. I used to be a skinny man if I gained all this weight. I don't want to get back to skinny again because I lose all this weight, get skinny. I don't think I'm on drugs. Fuck that. I just try to lose 60. I'm just trying to lose a quick 60. I don't want to be. I used to be 150, 130. I need to bad. Boy, I need to sit around this motherfucker. My bones is just hanging out and shit like the motherfucking skeleton. You can see my bones.
I remember when I lost a lot of weight. I didn't like the way I looked whenever I lost a lot of weight.
I just want to lose a little bit of weight, lose this stomach. That's the only thing I want to lose is my stomach. Get this stomach.
That's what we all want to lose is the midriff.
Yeah, get rid of the stomach though. But that's all right though. My season coming back. The winter. They gonna need a man like me. This ain't my season. Summer ain't my season.
Stay warm.
I keep you warm. This belly gonna keep you warm. This is my season coming back. I might not have to lose this. But another 2 more months, it's gonna get chilly around this bitch. They gonna need something like this here. Right now, I'm a little heavy, but when it get cold, the skinny man out of business. 2 more months, they coming right back. I lost my woman in the summer, but I might get her back because in the winter she don't need this.
I got me a trampoline to work out on. So
I got my little weights I work out on. You know what I mean? But you just told me a crazy story. I'm still tripping off that. The woman with the, you didn't know what it was. Boy, that's crazy.
And I saw him too about a month ago.
And you still don't know if it was a man or did he have kids?
The more he said he did, but that don't mean nothing.
Cause
he could have had him, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that's a lot that going on. A lot of women they are having the babies now.
Yeah.
The stud chicks are having the babies. The rapper, the Brat, she had a baby. Her girlfriend she had it. That's what tripped me the hell out.
Well,
then she's 50 years old having the baby. I'm like, how the hell? If she went to a sperm donor and she went and got some sperm and had the baby, I'm like, how the hell? What the hell going on? That's what tripped me the hell out. You know what I mean?
But that also means that you're gonna have 2 women raising a child.
Yeah. So what you think about that? 2 women raising a child. You know, I mean, I know a lot of kids that got 2 mamas these days.
And most of them end up gay.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah. But a lot of children.
End up gay.
I got friends that's, I got homeboys that's like that.
Or confused.
I got homeboys that's out like that, but their children not like that.
Or confused.
I got a partner right now.
And mostly it happens with, I trust men raising children better than I will women.
I think a man should raise his son.
Oh yeah.
I don't think a man should be trying to raise a girl because it's going to be too complicated.
Well,
I got a lot of daughters. I can't tell them.
Because you would tell your daughters.
My daughter don't listen to me. I got an 18-year-old daughter. She never listened to nothing I said unless I was taking her to McDonald's.
Why is that then?
Because she's a girl.
You know why that is?
Because she's listen to her mama. She's a girl.
And because the mama didn't listen to you.
The mama, no, it was an accident with her. I never had a relationship with her mother. It was like she come by the house late at night, I sneak her in, boom, bam, boom, out the door. I didn't even know she was my child. She came to and told me she was like, hey, I'm pregnant. I'm like, that's Ricky, baby. That ain't mine. He light skinned too. That's Ricky. Cause you know, I know she was with another guy. That's saying, is either him or the truck driver, baby. You need to take that baby back where it come from.
She was messing with that many dudes.
Yeah, I was just in the lineup. She was just shaking the dice with me. She was my partner girl.
Was she married?
She wasn't married, but don't get to that though. It's crazy.
Oh.
She was that, you know, she was the type of girl, you know what I mean? You ain't got nothing else to do. You're gonna do something with her. You know what I mean? My partner was knocking her down. So, but basically, this men, stop telling what y'all do with these women.
Same thing with the women.
He was telling me everything he was doing with the girl. Ain't no beefing with him. He talking trash like he just that guy. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna smash your chick. Oh girl, I'm gonna tap your gal. The one you get money out of, I'm gonna hit that. But the bad part is it backfired on me. Cause she ended up having to get money out of me for 18 years. Cause he just kept talking about what she was go good in bed doing. So I'm like, man, I got to test this. Now she ain't no pretty girl. She the ugliest chick in town. We done voted. Everybody that went to school, then voted from class of 98 to 2005. Who was the ugliest girl in town? We didn't vote. And
baby mama.
Yeah. And she's still ugly to this day, and it's been 18 years.
Damn.
She came by the house. I was tapping at every now and then. I got it once. I tried to lie about it. My daddy caught me with it. Like, what you doing? And I'm like, nothing. Just close the door.
Okay, is it true that no matter what, most babies' mamas, daddies will get it?
Get what?
Like, if they want sex.
It's 75% the truth. 75%.
Or do they still fuck afterwards?
Some of them do. Me personally, no.
Oh, okay.
My baby mamas hate my guts. After that baby dropped, it was a wrap. After that light-skinned baby came out of them.
Even though his father is not alive right now, his father died, my son's father died, you know. I'm looking back at it, and I think if now, I think we would probably get back together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think now we would probably get back together.
See, I wish I could think that about my baby mamas, but nah.
But I never lost love for him. You know what I'm saying? I never lost, because he was my first, you know. I mean,
okay, he was first of everything, that's why.
Everything.
I got baby mama like that.
I got pregnant whenever I was a virgin. The first time I had sex, I got pregnant.
I did that. I had a baby mama that was a virgin. She got pregnant. I got 21.
And he's always been my, I mean, if I think of anybody that I really, really, really love and I really still, you know, have feelings for, it would be him.
All the girls I really had feelings for, I couldn't get them pregnant. God wouldn't let me, and I was trying. I got the chicks pregnant that I didn't plan for.
Well, if God didn't let you, there was a reason for it.
Nah, and some of them still ain't got kids to this day. And I ain't with none of them. But the ones I wanted to get pregnant, the ones I was trying, the ones I'm like, man, I can't see myself with nobody but her. No.
Nothing.
Some of them, God bless me. Some of them end up being dope fiends, drug addicts. Woo! But nah. But the ones I wasn't trying to get pregnant with, that's kicking it, that's sneaking off, like my ugly baby mama I was just sneaking with. Damn. I had to go to court with that boy. The whole neighborhood laughed at me. The whole neighborhood laughed at me. She didn't have nothing but this much hair on her head. This was shaved in her back. She had knots. She was real black. She real black. Then she had spots on her face. Then she was bad built. She didn't dress right. But she had one good thing. That cookie was off the chain.
Really?
Yeah.
Just
Ugly girls got the best cat. Ugly girls got the best cat. That's how she got pregnant. I was mad as hell. The whole neighborhood laughed at me. My family members laughed at me. They said that girl came by here with that little light skin baby.
Who had better coochie cat? Skinny girls or big girls?
Big girls. Skinny girl cat ain't no good. All the arrogance and ain't got me to this skinny. I love a big girl. My baby mama's a big. I got two big ones. I got two regulars. And the rest of most of my girls been thick. I don't like no woman small. I never did like a small woman. When I was skinny, I liked the one with some shape on it. Right. I couldn't be with the number. I didn't want to be number 11. I'd rather be the 10 or the 11 or the 18.
Is your mom thick?
My mom was skinny when she met my pops.
Oh.
But you know how it go. You leave your husband.
You know they say they say you'll pick people that kind of like.
Hell no. Hell no. I ain't never dated no woman like my goddamn mama. My mama don't cook. My mama don't clean. My mama is not the type. My daddy did the cooking and the cleaning and the cheating. My mama laid in bed when she got off work and watched TV, was on the phone. My daddy paid all the bills. I'm not dating no woman like that. My daddy come home, ain't no food cooked. I ain't never seen my mama when I was a little boy.
If Shabooya find a woman that can cook good, he's gonna be big as a house.
Yeah. If I find one, cause that's what I want. I want the opposite of my mama. My mama didn't cook, didn't clean. I don't remember my mama doing none of that shit when I was a little kid. I ain't never seen my daddy with a woman that cooked and cleaned, cause he always did the cooking and the cleaning. And he washed the clothes. I see when my dad was cheating on all the hoes. I see why he was cheating on my mom.
Cause he could do it himself.
Yeah, I see why he was cheating. I mom, why she ain't doing all that shit. So much shit. I don't know. He didn't say nothing. But he had to say something. I'm like, cause I seen that shit. That's why I date the opposite.
Right.
I don't like no woman that's alpha, that thinks she's more manlier than me. I don't need a man for nothing. Then why are you talking to me? Cause last time I checked, I was a man. My driver's license is man. I think this morning between my legs, that's a man part. You don't need me.
Right.
I don't date no woman that's thick, don't need me. I like submissive women only.
Yep.
I like a certain type of woman. My mama dark skin. I already got my dark skin baby mamas. I got about 3 or 4 of them. I got one baby mama. She turned the lights out. That's it. You don't see nothing. I don't give a fuck if you get mad about it.
You like, smile, honey, smile.
You don't. Her teeth is dark too. Her teeth ain't white. I like my women light and brown, almost white, or white or Mexican. I want something different. It's time for me to change it up. Cause see, I didn't.
I've mainly been with real light skinned men.
Cause
like
see,
my son's father looked like Prince.
Prince.
Yeah. He had
You like-
freckles.
Oh, okay, freckles. I'm like, you like men that dress like Prince? God.
No, he looked like Prince as far as he had freckles, the curl.
Okay. Cause he didn't dress like Prince, did he?
Because he's Native American and black. So.
Okay, cause you know, last.
No!
Okay,
He wasn't a girly boy.
cause
I just like the way Prince looked. He looked
Yeah.
good.
so
And I, in my mind, he wasn't 5'3". He was like 6'4" in my mind.
okay, cause you know, I mean,
Prince was.
do you believe Prince really had all the women? You think really Prince was that man back then?
Back in his
Back in them
60s
days.
and 70s?
Prince came out like 70s and 80s. He graduated in 70s, came out in 80s.
Hell yeah, you gotta understand that was big time back then. The curl, the Jerry curl.
Cause there was 2 guys back then I know about because my daddy played all his music. It was Prince and Rick James.
And Rick James and his cousin, Prince's cousin.
Morris Day.
Morris Day.
Yeah.
Morris Day.
That funk era. Cause I was born in the funk
Yeah,
era. That's all they
that's
played
me.
back then. Okay, back then when you was doing your thing, Rick James and Prince came up to you, and you was single. Who you was going home with back then?
Both of them.
Oh no! But they gonna let them toss you? Oh God! You gonna let them toss you back then? Damn, that's what I did in the 80s. See, I can't talk about what we did now. You say you going on both of them. You say Prince
I
and
would
Rick James.
probably choose Prince.
Prince over Rick James?
Yeah.
Why Prince over Rick James?
Because Prince was just the shit.
So Prince was hotter than Rick James back then. Cause I seen
To
some
me,
shit.
he was.
I seen some shit online about they didn't get along.
Rick James looked okay, but Rich James was the darker skin.
You like him?
But I didn't like Rick James because I mean I did like Rick James, but I just like Prince better. I liked his style better. You know what I'm saying?
Like Prince style better than Rick James? Cause
Yeah.
Rick James was super freak.
I know.
Prince was purple rain, purple rain. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess that's the 80s era.
Nasty Nicky or something Nicky.
Cause he started all that zesty stuff with these men now. That zesty stuff came from back then with guys like him.
Oh yeah. I mean like
He was super zesty. I didn't believe he was getting all the women back then like that. They say.
Shit. Apollonia. And,
Yeah. Cause I watched Purple
what's that
Rain.
drum player?
Yeah, I know Sheila E.
Sheila E. Yeah.
Cause see, my mom played that movie all the time. That's how I know about it.
But he always chose those real pretty, light skinned,
Yeah,
kind of Cuban.
yeah. I like them.
looking-
I like them too, but I know I can't get one. I'm too hood. I'm too ghetto. I'm too street. I need one with some street in them. A little ugly on. I don't want
Now
them
the
too
only
pretty.
thing that I didn't like about Prince is when he wear them high heel shoes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how a man with high heels gonna do
He
something?
only did that because, well, number one, you never saw him in like stilettos. You always saw him in them big clunky, boot heels, you know.
That's still the same thing.
But that motherfucker, I would be like, how the fuck are you, you know? But he would have to do that with me because he would have to wear them tall boots.
How the hell? He's still gonna be, what, 5'7" with the motherfuckers on? He was only 5'2", 5'3".
Yeah, but
You'll still be looking over, still
at
looking
that
down
time,
there.
I really didn't know how short he was.
Yeah.
Because when you look at on the TV, they don't look that short.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When you're looking at TV and you're young like that, and you're,
Shit, he still be short too for them heels, man.
and I saw every movie that Prince put out. I went to every movie.
Under the cherry moon, whatever that shit was, black and white, I seen that shit.
And the only reason why I didn't get to go to his concert is because this shit was way too high. I couldn't afford them.
It ain't high as Beyonce tickets. Beyonce tickets is damn near $1,400 some of them.
That's satanic, man.
No, y'all gotta be Texas. We gotta respect Beyonce. Beyonce making a stallion out here, they like royalty.
And, yeah, satanic royalty.
You know what I'm saying?
Her
They like
and
royalty.
her female husband.
We don't want to talk about JC. Get my channel deleted. But JC, he's big in New York. He's not big out here in the South.
A lot of people that had to sign, what do you call them? Like if you go and work, like just say
NDAs.
Yeah.
NDAs.
You cannot talk about them. You can't do anything. Well, a couple of people came out.
Y'all seen
They
it?
never, and they said, and both of them are all up into that transmission stuff, and they said that he was.
But that's the world now. There's certain people out here these days, man. It's just all messed up.
That's why I think it's so big right now. That's why I think they're just really blowing it up, because there's going to be people that you actually thought were, you know what I'm saying, but the surgeries are so good now and all that.
It's that right now.
You'll be like, oh my God.
I got a friend got a son like that. He don't
Like,
even.
what if you found out, let me throw a name up there. What if you found out, what is her name? She was famous, Halle Berry.
Oh God.
What if you found out Halle Berry was never a woman?
That mess up the monster ball scene I used to watch all the time.
That would mess up
everything.
So many men's heads.
Yeah.
Because Halle Berry's always been that, even at her age now.
Yes.
You know, she's hot.
Yeah, she about 57. If she ain't been out in a while, she ain't done no movies in a while.
But I
ain't gotta do no movies.
I get even the same thing with men. Like up and down, I put my hand on the Bible. You know who I think's a woman? What's his name?
Who?
What's the name of that song that he sang? He's a singer.
You think he's a
He's
woman?
real light skinned. He's short. He puts me in the mind of Prince.
I don't know who that is.
What did he sing?
Who?
I'm trying to think of the name of the song. He's done a lot of duets with people. A lot of duets.
You talking about Bruno Mars?
Yes.
You talking about Bruno Mars? You think he a stud?
Yeah.
Not a stud, but you think he got some lady parts?
He's a transmission.
He got a transmission. He can sing his ass. I like his music.
He can, but I'm just saying.
He's the only boy in his family, though. He got like 5, 6 sisters.
Yeah, have you ever seen his sisters?
Yeah, I've seen their reality show.
Just like him.
Yeah. They got the same mom and daddy. His sister's
But
fine.
here's the thing that especially since I took nursing school and I learned about the human body and the skeletal system, men's skeletons, you cannot, even if you're transmission, you can't change that.
Yeah.
Same thing with a woman.
So okay, because men, we have this here. We got something straight.
Shoulders
Woman's is an 8.
and hips.
Woman is an 8.
Well, here's the thing how you can tell the difference. On a woman's shoulders,
Yeah.
you should be able to fit 2 heads. On a man's shoulder, you should be able to fit 3 heads. So if you put,
Man's shoulders are
you
straight.
should have a head that the same size head should fit here and here, which
Yeah.
you do. You have wide shoulders.
Yeah.
Same thing with me. With me, you're only going to get, okay, so right here, if you put 2 heads, that's a woman.
Yeah.
In other words, the woman's head would be her head and then a half of a head and a half of a head.
What if you had a kid that was a transmission? Would you still accept it?
Of course.
You know what I mean? Cause
I wouldn't have a transmission kid.
and no, you never know. I'm not about you never know.
You're not born that way.
I'm just okay. But if you had a kid and he wanted to be that way, the kid came out to you that way. Because a lot of people have children that's like that. The kid just came out the closet.
I would say that I would love him no matter what. And number one, you can't be in my house doing that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you want to go out and get into a relationship, whether it be a woman or a man, once you out of my house and you over the age of 18, guess what? It's done.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of people going through that right now.
I'm not saying that I would, not have, but number one, you can't bring your mate into my house because I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying?
He wanted you to meet Big John.
Yeah, I can meet Big John. But you're not going to come in my house and bring Big John in my house and have sex in my house and do all that stuff.
No, go ahead.
Even if you was a female and you was to bring your boyfriend over. No. You ain't doing that shit in my house. You wait till you get your own shit. If you want to do that shit in my house, you need to pay rent.
Yeah.
You need to do this. You need to do that. You need to pay for groceries. Since you want to have control over your life, then get the fuck out.
Yeah. That makes sense.
It doesn't mean I hate them. I'm going to disrespect them or you. You do you. You grow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with it because biblically it says that you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
But you got to deal with that.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody got their own sins.
You got to deal with that.
Everybody got to pay for their own sins.
You got to deal with that. Not me. I'm not going to deal with that. And you're not going to call me a bad mother for that. And you're not going to call me nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to call me, because now they've gotten some places, if the parent doesn't agree with it or doesn't go along with it, you can sue the parent.
Now let's just get off this topic right quick. We're going to talk a little too long. Let's talk about what's going on right now.
Okay.
A couple of days ago, Trump was hit with a RICO charge. Him and 18 other people in the state of Georgia.
Okay.
I'm like,
number one, indictment don't mean shit. Yeah. Anybody can be indicted. Yeah. Okay, anybody.
Do you think Trump going to jail? I already know he's not going to jail.
No. Matter of fact, this is going to booster him and probably put him in that presidential seat again because he's martyred.
Yeah.
You got to understand, people see, even the people that don't like him, see, and then the smartest fucking attorney there is, which is that Dershowitz guy. I don't know if you know who that is.
No.
He's probably the most smartest.
I know the prosecutor. They saying they hit him with the RICO. That's indicted him.
Yeah, but they don't have nothing to stand on. They're just throwing everything and seeing what sticks.
I'm just looking online. I'm like, what the hell? They indicted him.
Well, here's my problem that I don't like that I just saw regarding Trump. I told you I don't care for him. And why I don't care for him. Okay? It all has to do with that Sharona stuff.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that doctor fucked up. You know who I'm talking about.
What are you talking about? The case.
And all that stuff. Okay? Because no, it was never safe and no, it was never effective. Okay? And to this day, he still says it's safe and effective.
You're talking about the COVID-19.
Yeah. The Sharona. I call it the Sharona.
Yeah, the Sharona.
But you can't even say that.
I'm not slipped up saying that. But I'm leaving.
Okay, so here's the thing about that. He just come out and said he's getting into that biometrics thing.
What is biometrics? Explain that.
In other words, we want to implant a chip in you.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. I think that's the mark of the beast.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, changing your body is the mark of the beast.
What do you mean changing your body?
Like, number one, if you transition, that's the mark of the beast.
Okay.
Because God did not create you, and that's against God.
What about people that's having the BBL surgeries? Having lipo?
Nah.
Fat transplant?
They're going to die anyways. You got to understand, The body was not meant to do this shit.
'Cause a
And
lot of
have
these-
this extra stuff
'Cause
and
a-
have this
A
stuff.
lot of people these days, a lot of women are having them surgeries.
Yeah.
Would you have thought about having that surgery? You thought about just getting.
This is you doing this to God.
Well, some women have that surgery because they just.
That's what you're doing to God. You're saying, what you made here is effed up. And I can do a better job.
'Cause a lot
That's
of-
ego
Because
talking.
these days, men and women, this guy's is
And
going.
ego's the devil.
This guy's going in there and going in there looking like me, coming out with a 6-pack and
Yeah,
muscles
no,
and everything else wrapped
And guess
up.
what's going to happen to them, health-wise?
You know what I mean? So
What about those women that got them implants and now all their shit is leaking?
yeah,
And old implants and stuff, and they're having all these problems and stuff. That's the synthetic stuff is not meant to be in
a lot of
you.
women are getting fat transfers. They're
And
taking.
guess what's going to happen with that? I told you about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it get transferred to add it in their butt and
Yeah.
their boobs and stuff like that. Well, when you take the fat away from here, or away from here, and away from here, you think that shit just spreads out and naturally? No.
I know a lot of women that's getting the surgery. Some of them look good, but some of them they get the surgery, they big, right? But
You
then
gotta understand,
when they get skinny, it
none
just
of this shit has been long-term experimented. You're the experiment.
because
Do
these.
you understand?
Yeah.
BBL, not been experimented with. Implants is the only thing that's been experimented with, and it's screwed up.
Because I ain't gonna lie, these days, a lot of women that's getting that, some of them look fucked up, some of them look good. I see a lot of women that was big. They get the surgery, then their weight start going down. But a year later, you see they have leftover skin hanging off them.
Exactly.
And they don't work out, so
And
they
then
have.
you'll get fat pockets in places that normally they didn't have.
Exactly.
fat
I know
pockets
girls that
before.
got the surgery, got the tummy tuck, and they're still big.
It's because, like I said,
They got
just
the lap
because you
band.
surgically, and here's the something is, you're not supposed to have anything surgically removed. Period. Did you know that you're not supposed to have your tonsils removed? You're not supposed to have your gallbladder removed. Everything is made for a purpose.
One of them has cancer. You got cancer in your gallbladder.
You
and
you can get rid of this shit without even taking. They're finding out now that the dog dewormer, which is a parasite dewormer, it's getting rid of parasites, gets rid of cancer.
Okay. Because
And now they're even saying about the Sharona thing. Remember how before they said don't take that one medicine?
yeah,
That horse stuff they said, they call it horse medicine?
I know you're talking
Well, I got some.
about.
They sell it over the counter now. And they guess what they're saying? Oh, it cures Sharona.
See,
They recently, less than a week ago, came out and said, the CDC said, oh, that stuff that we said everybody's crazy for taking it and doing it and doing like that, ivermectin, that one.
what happened to monkeypox? You notice, remember 6 and 7 months ago, everybody had monkeypox.
No, didn't everybody?
But you
have
know, they
monkeypox?
moaning like everybody was gonna catch monkeypox.
No,
What happened
that-
to monkeypox? 'Cause that's what I want to know.
What happened to it was in that community and it was making that community look bad. So they shut the hell up about it.
Yeah, 'cause I ain't seen nobody with monkeypox.
Same thing happened with AIDS.
Yeah. Yes, people still.
Exact same thing happened with AIDS.
Yes, there's people still got that around here. Still people got
Yeah, but mainly where did it come from? It came from, and people think it came from the men having anal sex together. Nope. You know what it is? Drugs.
It's a saying
There was a man back then when all that stuff came out in the 80s, the 70s and 80s and 90s. They were doing this drug called poppers.
Okay.
Okay? Out. They called it rush. You smell it. And it makes you, it intensifies an orgasm.
What?
But now they don't sell it no more.
I heard of
Because
that.
they found out that's what really caused AIDS. And they took it off the market. They said it was causing people to have problems. No, they took it off the market because that's what was giving people the AIDS.
So what you think about the fentanyl?
Same thing.
The fentanyl is killing more people than anything. A lot of people are dying because of the fentanyl.
Oh, well.
I tell people all the time, man, be careful what you take. All these pills, be careful what you take.
Well, here's the thing, too. It's called population
control.
Yeah.
That's why it promotes all these other things to control the population.
Yeah.
Slow it down.
And they came out and tell us that. So guess what? You got these folks, and they know that this shit could kill them, and they still take it. I've even heard these fuckers coming. They gave them that stuff, to make them come out of it. I forgot the drug that it's called, but they give it to them, and it makes them come out of it instantly.
Come out of what?
Out of that OD.
Okay.
And there's a drug that they give, just not for that drug, but for any drug that they pop you with if you're ODing.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, there's people that's on heroin.
Yeah.
People that OD on heroin.
Well, a lot of them, if you give them that, the same thing with that
Yeah,
stuff.
I know what you're talking about.
It's because it's a synthetic heroin.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. A lot of people that's on heroin, they go get that synthetic heroin because they can't shake
Yeah.
that. Heroin is the
Well,
worst addiction
even
ever.
those people are like, why did you bring me back to life? You know what I'm saying? They're like, man, let me fucking die.
Yeah, we living in a bad
He
time.
literally said, let me die.
We living in a bad time right now. A lot of people want to die. Because look at all the stuff that's going on. A lot of people want to die. We living in a bad time right now.
And it's making it worse by giving them things and letting them have things and contributing to their delinquency.
Because a lot of people, they want to die right now. You know?
Yeah.
These drugs is taking
And I'm
over.
almost to the point, let them. You know what I'm saying?
The drug epidemic is taking over. The drug epidemic is taking over, boy. They got so many different drugs right now, boy. It's just crazy. You gotta be careful. Then they legalize
the
certain
big
things.
trick that they're doing now. Okay, here's two big tricks that they're doing now. Is they're taking kids, kidnapping kids, like stripping them down and stuff like that, and then putting them like in the middle of the street somewhere, like in a wooded area or something. And so like when somebody's driving around, especially a woman, if you see a naked kid crying and all worked up and stuff like that, walking down the street by himself at 12, 1 o'clock at midnight, you gonna stop?
Yeah.
No, you're not gonna stop.
Why not? Why would I not stop?
If you stop, you better keep your shit up, because what they're doing now is they're kidnapping these kids, setting them out there. They're in the woods somewhere. As soon as you stop to get out to help the kid, they come and rob you, do whatever they do.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense, man. The world is crazy right now.
So, and it's happening a lot now.
Yeah.
That's why people are getting mad with that Carly chick, because she pulled that mess, because people are doing that.
Oh, you talking about Carly Russell?
Yeah. Well, she said the same thing. She's like, oh, there's a kid out here and he doesn't have no
But
clothes
you know
on.
how she did that.
Yeah,
You
but
know
I'm
how she-
saying that they're really doing that shit.
Yeah, man. You know why she did that? She need to go to jail.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she need to go
But
to
I'm
jail.
just saying, I'm giving that as an example.
Yeah, she
You
need
know
to go
what
to
I'm
jail.
saying?
I see a kid, but
But that's one thing, ladies. I don't care where you are. If you see a kid by himself, if you stop, you don't roll down the window, you call the police. You can stay there with the kid, but you better be sure everything's okay, because if somebody pops out of the woods,
your ass is gone.
your ass is grass. You saw it. I don't know if you saw it whenever that lady, there's an older lady in a car driving, and some cars stopped in front of her. They jumped out of the car and tried to rob her, but she took off.
Yeah. I seen a lot of things like that. I seen some
It's
things
going to
like
get
that
like
on
that.
the
It's going to
news.
get even worse.
Yeah, the world's. I believe you gotta keep your gun on you. I believe you gotta keep your gun on you.
What about those states that don't allow you to have a gun?
You know what I mean? Them states,
Like California.
California, like I think California because of the gang violence in California.
Nah, that's bullshit.
The gang violence in California.
That's when you need a gun.
Yeah, but look, I mean, to California,
The cartel is going to take over California.
I think they already
If they
have.
haven't already.
But see, California is too divided. They have too many gangs in California. It's too divided. It's not like Texas. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to live in California. California is not the place to be no more.
I wouldn't raise a dog in California.
Because everybody's moving to Texas because of our tax laws.
And plus,
That's
they're
a
all
laws.
crazy up there.
Yeah, they all
They're the
weird up
ones
there.
that's
That's
doing
where-
all those
Yeah.
crazy laws.
Yeah. You go to Cali, boy,
You can't talk about these people. You
can't do
even
this, you
look
go
at
that.
the- Yeah,
Everybody's
no.
bribing and stealing. People are breaking into Nordstroms and Beverly Hills and running
Oh
out with
my God!
bags.
Did you see that?
Yeah, the young boys, it's like 20 of them with masks on, went up in there, stole all the Gucci bags and the alarms, and they just running.
You
and
know
they get
why
away
they're
with it.
doing that?
What?
Because they're not going to prosecute them.
I'm trying to figure out What the hell they gonna do with all them damn Gucci bags?
Sell them.
Shit, they been doing it every day up there
They
in
ain't doing
California.
it to buy no bread and feed their families.
Some people are, because California's cost of living is high as hell. There's people in
They
California
go to
away.
the grocery store and steal. You never see these thieves
Oh, they
going
still at
to
the
a
grocery store? You
grocery
didn't see
store
that?
and stealing like
Yes, they
that.
do. Yes, they do. They got people going in there in California stealing meat out the stores and running out the stores. They got it down here. In Houston, they had a woman, she came with a whole bunch of meat. She's stealing out the store. They trying to stop her stealing meat. She's throwing the meat in the trunk. She's throwing the meat in the trunk. She fighting out the lake, throwing the meat in the trunk, and she got away with all the meat. You know what I mean? The economy is down. There's no more stimulus no more. They ain't giving out no more stimulus packages.
They don't need to give out no stimulus. People need to get off their ass and work.
Yeah, but you gotta remember how everything is going right now. Cost of living, everything is high now.
Okay.
Ever since Biden got in office, cost of living went sky high. Everything's went up since
But
he got
according
up
to
in there.
Democrats, though, he's doing a great job.
Man, Biden, you hear what happened? Biden in there on that coke. Him in there, they found some cocaine in the White House.
Oh, yeah.
They in there getting high. Him
But
and the-
they can't find out who it was.
I know you know who it was, Sleepy Joe.
They got all those cameras. They got cameras at every finger corner, but they can't find out. I don't think it was Joe. I think it was Kamala.
Now, Joe probably hit the tips of him. Joe probably there jamming Tupac with Kamala.
Cackling, asking her.
Joe in there jamming Tupac
That
with
bitch
Kamala.
laugh at everything, even shit that's not funny.
I ain't heard nothing from him since they got in office. I ain't heard nothing from him.
What has she ever done?
Joe ain't never done that. Joe made 4 speeches since he been off of
falls.
them. Yeah, he fall.
He
He
fall
ain't done
with
shit
it.
else. He made 4 speeches.
He sniff on kids real up.
No, we can't say he gets allegedly.
No, I saw it.
No, we can't talk about that. We can't say that allegedly. You know
It's
what I
on
mean?
there. It shows him.
No, we seen him fall. We seen Joe fall. We seen Joe fall. You know what I mean?
Off the bike.
Yeah. So I got a feeling Trump might be going back in office. Trump ain't never fell off no bike.
Yeah, because it's in his Masonic numbers.
Yeah, man. See,
Because he was the 47th and the 45th, right?
Who?
Okay, Trump was the 45th president, right?
Yes, and
What's 4 and 5?
4 and 5 is 9. 4 and 5 was
What's 4 and 7?
11. 9/11.
There you
People
go.
still talking about the 9/11.
Okay, but why? What is 9/11?
To me,
You know what 9/11 really is?
that's when the world changed for me. I was in
Okay.
school watching that.
Why do they always have bad things happen on 9/11?
I don't know, but one thing happened on 9/11. What do you know happened on
Oh,
9/11?
a lot of shit.
Like what? Besides
I
the
think
building?
No, World War II or something
World War
else.
II.
There's been a couple of, there's been several things that's happened on September 11th.
Okay.
Okay, but what that is, they say that's really Christ's birthday. And why the Masons or the Masonics, which I think who runs the world, runs everything around
Yeah.
New World Order or whatever you want to talk about, those are their favorite numbers, 9 and 11, because that's Jesus' birthday and that's mockery. If you do something bad on their birthday, on someone's birthday, instead of something good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, since Trump is a Mason, that tells me he's going to be the 47th president.
Do you remember where you was the day 9/11 happened? Because I remember where I
Yeah.
was. I was on the way to school. I'm trying to watch the TV, entertain my mind before I go to school. I click on the TV. I'm like, what the hell? Building, plane hit the building. Next channel. Plane hit the building. Next channel. Plane in the building. In my head, I'm like, this is going to be a good ass movie. Boom, every channel. I'm like, God damn. Then, come to find out, them motherfuckers drove the plane into the building. How the hell?
And they blamed it on who? Afghanistan, right?
Yeah. But how the hell all the people on the plane let these motherfuckers take over a plane and fly into a building with nobody stopping it? And all they had was box cutters.
And yeah, there's a lot of different things that don't matter.
Yeah, let me been on that plane.
Like why did Building 7 fall? It didn't get hit.
Let me been on that plane.
Why did Building 7 fall? It did not get hit. And here's another thing. What you think about the fires in Hawaii?
Fires on Hawaii. I ain't heard about that.
What?
Fires on Hawaii. What's going on there?
They're trying to do a land grab.
Land grab, buddy.
And Oprah going over there, and they fucking told her to get the fuck out, bitch.
They told Oprah?
They told Oprah to get the hell out.
They better not tell Oprah.
They told Oprah because Oprah done bought a lot of land, and they were. Now they got people calling. Oh, you want to sell your land? They's like, do not sell to these people, because they're trying to do this land grab. They're trying to take over the whole thing of Hawaii. The rich, the elite.
That don't surprise me.
Oh, Oprah and all her
That don't surprise me.
island friends. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? That's the funny thing about it. They don't talk about them, but they talk about R. Kelly. Do you think R. Kelly should be doing all that time in jail?
No.
You know what I mean?
No, because you know why? It ain't R. Kelly's fault that their parents sold them girls to him.
I think he should have been, if he did all that, he should have been arrested the time he did it. Because a lot of them girls in that special, they had the special about him, they was talking about shit that happened 30 years ago.
Their parents were taking them up there.
Exactly.
Their parents were getting caked up.
Exactly.
By him. Why is he paying the parents? Why is he paying the parents? Because the parents sold their daughters to R. Kelly.
I think when that money got low, that's when stuff started happening.
So you know what? Those girls were there because they wanted to be there. They weren't made to be there.
I don't think he was forcing no girl to stay there.
They were not forcing no girl to be there. Same thing with Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Okay? Why, bitch, are you at a man's hotel room at 1 o'clock in the morning?
So you think him going to jail, that was out of
All
line?
of that shit. That's out of line.
You know what I mean?
Why is it Oprah in jail? Why is it Oprah in jail for all those girls? And she knew that one man was a Pedialyte. She knew it. They have stories all about it.
Yeah.
And upheld this man and put all kinds of little girls in front of this little man. She went to the island with Epstein.
A lot of people was on the island with Epstein.
Okay?
A lot of people on the island with Epstein, they don't talk about.
She sold all those girls from Africa. All them girls.
Yeah, a lot of people on the
A
island with
lot
Epstein.
of them girls came out against about all the abuse that was happening up in those places of Oprah's shit.
Yeah.
And why does Oprah need 3,000 acres of land in Hawaii? Why?
That's a good question.
No, they're doing a land grab. It's called a land grab. And why do you see cars totally melted? I'm talking about melted. The steel is melted. But you got a tree with greenery right next to it.
That don't make sense at all.
No, it don't make no sense.
So you
It's called a DEW.
what does that stand for?
Direct Energy Weapon.
Okay.
And they've been having them.
What about-
They can cause fires just by doing a beam.
Okay, what you think about the cloning situation? You think they're really clones?
Yeah, they've been cloning.
Yeah, you think they're really clones?
They've got AI, they've got all that
Yeah,
stuff.
artificial intelligence, yeah. Would you let them clone you?
Hell no. That's part of it. That's part, because they had to take your DNA.
Yeah.
Okay, that's part of the Antichrist system. No. God created this. He created this. No matter how ugly it is, or how big it is,
Let's say, because
He created this.
I see a situation online.
Man don't create this.
I see a situation online.
Bill
with some-
Gates don't create
I see a
this.
situation online. A lady lost her dog, and she took some leftover DNA to these people, and they recloned her dog.
That's sick.
Yeah.
She has a sickness.
So you wouldn't do it if you had a pet and you lost your pet. You
I don't
wouldn't
give a
reclone it.
fuck.
Because
I have dominion over animals.
yeah.
I shouldn't be that close to an animal. If you're that close to an animal, you have a problem. I'm not saying that you shouldn't love animals, okay? But if you put an animal above a human, no, you got a problem.
Yeah, and
Listen, it's my job. I take care of animals.
I know a lot of people that does that. I know a lot of people take care of their animals, but they
Okay.
take care of
Oh,
their
yeah.
children. There's people that let their dog ride in the front seat and let them children ride in the back. I seen one day on Mardi Gras, I seen a man packing his dog.
I've seen bitches with dogs in their purses with their little bows on and had their hair all done, but the kids
Yeah.
walking next to them with a nappy head, ain't been washed, snotty nose, dirty as hell.
Yeah. I say it all the time.
And you pay $3,000 for that dog.
Yep.
And you're tired of what you gonna do with this dog if you gotta go somewhere for 5 or 6 or 7 days and you can't take that dog. You gonna leave him there in the house, or you gonna pay someone to take care of this dog?
A lot of people pay somebody to take.
Yeah, most people do, but if you got kids, most of these people that have a lot of kids, they don't take care of the kids and they take care of their pets, they're not gonna do that.
There's some people out here got their dogs got all their shots and their kids though. I know a lot of guys, they got their dog all their shots because they raise them pit bulls, and they love them pit bulls, so they treat them pit bulls
And
better than
that's
they treat their
sad
kids.
if you treat an animal worse than you do human.
Yeah, yeah,
And to me, that's sinning.
yeah.
That's God didn't say that. God said you have dominion over animals and the earth. In other words, if we wanted to burn this motherfucker down, God would be like,
I think this gonna happen anyway.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think everything that happened, it's gonna happen anyway.
I think it's already happened.
Yeah.
No, I really do.
So you think Jesus is coming back?
I think he already came back.
He already came back.
I think he already came back. And, well, I know he already came back. You know why? Because it says the kingdom of heaven is within.
See.
And Jesus came back when? After the 3 days. He didn't say he was coming back again. He said, I'm coming back. And he came back 3 days later.
A lot of people say that. A lot of people say, God is coming back. God is coming back.
And they also say, God is Jesus. Jesus is God.
That's
No.
a different conversation.
No, I'll show you a scripture with that.
Yeah, because I don't.
Jesus is God's son.
Yes. I believe the
Jesus
same
said
thing.
when he was on the cross, he says, I came because my Father sent me. If he was God, he would say, I came because I came.
Exactly. Because some people get confused with God with Jesus, and people say Jesus is God.
Well, they try to use the thing, I think it's in Matthew, where it says, well, in Genesis, where it says, and the Word was with God and all that stuff in the beginning. But that he didn't say Jesus, it said the Word. Well, what's the Word? It doesn't say that that's Jesus.
Yeah.
And I think it maybe would have been Jesus because he created those first. He created the angels and everything first. So Jesus was always there, so. But I think I don't believe in the Trinity.
Now I'm finna ask a question
I think
everybody
it's three
debate on
separate.
all the time.
Okay.
Is God black or white? Because everybody's.
Okay.
That's the question everybody.
He's light.
Yeah. He's
He's
light.
no color. He's light.
Yeah, because that's the question everybody.
What is light?
Most of my skin color a little lighter.
No, I'm talking about light. And like, God is the brightest. Matter of fact, when in the Bible it says they couldn't look upon God because he was like probably like looking into the sun.
Yeah.
Okay, so like if you look at that bright light right there, that bright light is white. Okay, now I'm not saying he's white in color, but white is the purest of all colors because it's void of anything else. It's the purest. It's white.
Did I see something else online? Shoot, man.
And it says that, like, I think it says that Jesus, something was white as the driven snow. So that's pretty white, bright. If you can't look at, because the sun would be considered, if you look at the sun, it would be considered white, right? Right? Wouldn't the brightness be light?
Yeah, the brightness be light.
Light.
Okay.
So God is light.
And what do you say about people that says God is a woman?
I
seen some stuff online
It says in the Bible that the only person that you call father is God, besides your own birth father. I'm talking about the only. So, father is male.
Okay. Because people online, mostly women
that's
say that.
Feminist.
Feminist,
That's
yes.
feminist, and most of those people are atheists. They don't even believe in God.
You say women as feminists don't believe in God.
Mostly feminists don't believe in God.
I have a friend. I have a friend
Same
that says,
thing with doctors.
you saying doctors don't believe in God?
98% of doctors are atheists.
I
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yes, sir.
I had a friend
They
say,
believe in science. They don't believe in God. They think that,
Scientology. That's what they call it.
no, just science in general. They think that man came from monkey. We didn't derive from a monkey. If that's the case, why is there still fucking monkeys around? Why didn't those monkeys get to turn into humans?
Yeah.
And you've never seen a human turn into a monkey or vice versa.
No, I haven't seen it.
Ever.
Never seen it.
Just because they might look a little bit like us,
Yeah.
just a little bit, doesn't mean that we're monkeys.
Yeah. I see something like that online.
Because if that's the case, a human can mate with a monkey and have a baby. Their DNA is totally different.
Yeah, that's deep right there. That's deep right there.
Can't have that.
That's deep right there. That's deep right there. I seen something like that online.
And a monkey is also an animal.
Yeah.
What do we have dominion over? Animals.
Exactly.
So we can't be the same and have dominion over them.
You got a point there. 'Cause I've seen people say that online.
No, it's no.
I've seen that online.
That's a lie. Those people don't believe in God when they say that shit. Oh, we came from the Big Bang. They teach that in school. That's satanic.
So, we were
They
talking.
took prayer out of school too.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
No, they shouldn't have done
They
that.
took that out of school.
And that's when everything started getting fucked up.
With the school system these days, man, it's like
They should never allow these alphabet groups to teach children and teach them the things that they're teaching them right now because it's all sexual.
yeah.
They don't need to know that stuff at that age, and it ain't none of their business to tell them that stuff.
I mean, I think they're learning more of that in school than they are regular education.
They are. That's all they're learning
You know what
about.
I mean? That's what I think. That's what I think. I think
That's
the
why I
kids,
think that I'm gonna say this a little bit and we can wrap up. But
Yeah.
that's why I think that these bitches need to get the fuck out of this workplace and get to teaching their kids. And if they don't know how to do it, they need to find somebody to teach them and take these kids out of this stuff because they're going to end up ruining their kids. They're going to end up ruining their kids.
with the new generation,
These
man.
kids now are committing suicide
See, with the new generation, want to know why they commit suicide? Because you know how they learn now.
because they're confused as hell.
You know what they learn now?
What?
This raises your kids now.
Yeah.
Parents are always putting their kids since they're babies. And this time, you know what a parent does? Baby get to crying, give it a bottle, put a phone in front of them. These babies are 2 years old, know how to work a phone more than they know how to work a TV.
Better than me.
Exactly. Before
They
they know
can
how to work
program
TV.
these things.
They know how to watch. Everybody put their kids in front of the phone. And I feel like the phone is teaching these kids, not
And
teaching
here's
these kids
another
nothing.
thing about that. Okay, laptop.
Yeah.
Where does my laptop sit, you guys? It sits right over my reproduction system. That's for men and females. This has cancer-causing shit emitting from it. All these kids, they're not going to be able to have children.
Because what they do, they sit their laptop, they always raise on their phone.
They're not going to be able to have children. And not only that, they're going to be so confused by the time they get that age. They're not going to know what to do with it, who to give it to, who's the right person to give it to, whether they're being groomed or not, or any of that stuff.
Yeah. Because these days, I'm
But
actually
that's okay, because what's going to happen is, once our generation dies off,
that's it.
the population is going to be so low.
Yeah, I think the population is
So low. And here's another thing. You can't have kids if you're having sex with the same sex.
Yeah, you can't have kids.
If that's the agenda.
Yeah, population control.
Population control.
That's all it is right now. That's all it is. I tell people all the time, that's all it is, population control. That's all it is. I ain't got nothing against it, you know what I mean? I ain't got nothing. What you do in your bedroom is your business, but
But there will be a day that
that's why they promote
in the
that.
Bible. There's a day that the children will come back to the fathers, and the fathers will come back to the children. Because who rides in the beast? Who rides in the beast at Armageddon when the end comes?
That
It's
part I
a
don't know.
female. It's a female that rides in the beast. It's a woman that brings in the Antichrist.
Yeah.
She rides in the beast. She brings him in willingly. That's why the devil is the woman's God, and God, the creator, is the man's God.
Okay. Now that's deep right there.
Think about it.
That's
Just
deep
think
right
about
there. That's deep. I ain't gonna say that. That's deep right there. I didn't think about it like that.
it. People, when they read the Bible, they read it through a preacher
Yeah.
or someone else.
I read it. I say people that read the
It
Bible.
even says, let no man teach you in there.
Yeah.
Let no man teach you. God gave you a teacher. You know what that teacher is?
Yourself.
No, the Holy Spirit.
Okay.
Okay, here's the thing. Have you ever, known something and you knew it was right and you felt it was right and everything around you told you that it was right? You know what I'm saying?
The Spirit.
Truth.
The Spirit. That's called the Spirit.
That's the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
And all of us have it.
Yep. It's your spirit.
All of it. Or some people might call it a conscience.
Conscious, yes. I was telling my son about the conscience.
Okay.
The conscience tell you what's right and wrong. You know what's right and wrong but on the inside you.
Yeah, because the kingdom...
All people are born with that.
Yeah, it's within us.
Yeah.
When Jesus died for us, that's whenever...
That's what I tell people all the time. You're born with that. You know, people act like they're not born with that. You're born with that.
Yeah.
It's just the media these days is brainwashing people.
Yeah. Well, not even the media. Churches. Churches in general. They're instructing wrong. That's why Jesus was so
They're instructing wrong because
upset back then.
churches these days.
Saying back then, I bet you, the guarantee, the exact same thing that's happening now happened back then with Jesus. See, people think, oh, that was a different time. No, it's not. They were just the same. They went through the same problems, the same shit.
I tell people what's going on now been happening. This is nothing new.
And we don't know if they had any kind of special computers back then.
They didn't have no computers back then.
Y'all, no. Because I'll show you some shit next time that you'll be like, that's a fucking computer. Yes, they had to. Matter of fact, they were smarter back then than we are now.
You're right about that. You want to know why? Because we want to know something. You look at this damn phone.
Yeah. Can we even, how many phone numbers besides your own can you remember?
People can't remember their phone numbers now. People can't even spell
I
out a phone.
remember when I was younger, I could remember 6, 7, 8, 9 phone numbers and remember all the phone numbers that I had.
That's why these motherfuckers don't know how to read. Because all they got to do, they want to send a text message. They're speaking to a little speaker. You don't know if the motherfucker can read or not. The motherfucker speaking like, hey, baby. And the girl get with the man. He can't read or write or nothing. She thinks she got him a smart
I
man.
told you that same thing happened to my son, my grandson.
Oh, you did tell me about that. You told me about that earlier.
My
Yeah.
grandson is 20 years old. He can't read, he can't write, he can't talk.
That's a damn shame.
I have to always go, huh? What? What? Huh?
But that's a lot of these youngsters. A lot of these youngsters can't talk. A lot of these youngsters
All
can't.
these new words that they're...
I'm like, what the fuck this motherfucker say? Then most of these youngsters are in gangs, so they say things
I'll
like,
ask him though, define that.
you know what Crip Mac is? 55th Street, 55th. He said everything with a 5.
Okay.
He say Motel 5. I 5 you. Give me some 5-5s. That motherfucker can't talk. I sit there watching Crip Mac. Like, what the fuck?
I lose brain cells when I
He say because he's in a gang, so he don't say the words with B. He put everything with a C instead of bitch. He say stitches. This is. He said I want a instead of a ham. He said a burger. I want a burger. I want a.
What?
Yeah. I got brothers like that. He spelled like that. He texting me shit. And I'm like, what the fuck?
And the funny thing is that I remember when I was young, older people saying that, you know, about us.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, I can't understand these.
It's like Ebonics came back. New way Ebonics. Motherfuckers.
And then they're teaching it in school.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like they're not teaching them how to spell. They're saying, Just spell it how it looks.
No, they looking it up. All the kids got phones when they go to school. They're looking everything up. They're not learning nothing no more. They're not looking in the book no more. They say you want to hide something from a motherfucker, put it in the book. Motherfuckers ain't reading books. They got everything on their phone now. Everything is technology now. These motherfuckers don't know nothing no more. Social media is raising these kids, raising people. Social media is defining what relationship is, what life is now.
Social media and pornography.
Yeah, I think social media ruin relationships. Social media ruin relationships and it ruin life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you don't have to go. It's different now. You don't have you don't go on dates with women no more. You be the one on social media.
Back in the day, women would like look in their men's wallets.
Yeah.
You know,
and find something.
Now
they find shit on social media. You want to know what somebody's doing? You go to their social media. You bust in their social media. Social media is ruining relationships right now. Social media, nobody can be faithful because of social media. I don't care what nobody say.
And we're on social media.
Yeah, we on social media. Nobody can be faithful. Somebody at work is watching us on social media right now. Ain't nobody faithful on social media. That motherfucker Instagram, Facebook page, that motherfucker is not faithful.
Yeah.
Because you can't be. It's too much temptation on social media. You know what I mean? There's Pornhub, and there's other women on social media. How you meet somebody now? Social media. You don't go to the bar and meet nobody. You can't go talk to a woman in the store no more. You think a woman too long, she'll call you a stalker. You say, hey, how you doing, baby? You gotta meet on social media. You gotta text a woman on social media. You can't just go sit there and have a conversation with a woman no more. Shit done changed now. Social media runs the world now. And social media is raising these kids now. All these kids is fucked up because of what? Social media. You know what I mean? But that's the world now. Social media. Yeah, we're gonna end it up like that.
All right.
That's a good one, man. We're gonna end it up, man. Y'all watch, like, share, subscribe. This was a good one. We're gonna end it up. I got stuff to do. I'll be out.
Yeah, nigga. Fuck being safe, nigga. Stay dangerous. Bullet ain't got no name on it. Stay dangerous. Keep one in the chamber at all times. Never leave home without it, nigga. Shoot first and that's crescent last. Stay dangerous. Fuck being safe, I'm staying dangerous. Keep my toolie on me, I'm staying dangerous. Keep one in the chamber, I'm staying dangerous. Nigga try me, it's gon' get dangerous. Fuck being safe, I'm staying dangerous. Keep my toolie on me, I'm staying dangerous. Keep one in the chamber, staying dangerous. Don't trust nobody, stay dangerous. I keep my tool up on them, staying dangerous. A nigga try me, it's gon' get dangerous.